Roll it.
You remember your lines?
Something about
You forgot it already.
because it's for the moment.
Take 58. And action.
No, that's weird. Okay. Okay. I have a surprise.
She just woke me up to a surprise.
Do you know what it is?
No, I've never heard of
Oh
something.
my god, you look like you know.
No, I don't know. What is the surprise? What do you mean?
Do you know?
No, where should I look?
You don't have any idea what the surprise is.
Does this have to do with this?
No.
No, I'm not gonna guess that. No.
And cut. Hi, my name is Jem, and let's reload telling my husband I'm pregnant with our first child. Not really. Have you ever seen Moses make that face before? Not that I think Trisha and Moses are acting right now, because I really feel that Trisha woke him up early morning, did not let him run a comb through his hair, and pulled him into the room to tell him she was pregnant. I don't believe Moses has any idea this was going to happen. But what I do believe is that Trisha coached him on how to react if and when she told him she was pregnant. I don't know if she coached him by making him watch a ton of pregnancy announcement videos. I don't know if she coached him like literally this is what you do. Because there's a moment where like that moment right there where it's like Moses was like, this was his real reaction. And then he like, right here, like, he kicked into gear. And then he got that face, that plastered on phony face. That's not Moses. Moses is not expressive like that. Or at least not on camera. And you would think, okay, maybe if he were to express emotions, it would be when he heard he will soon be a father. Okay, I would believe that. But then everything after this moment is so self-aware. See what I mean? Just that face. Come on. That's just so phony. It's like, all right, kick into gear. This is how I'm supposed to act. This is my acting face. And I don't blame Moses for this. I blame Trisha. Because Trisha, the History Channel already taught us that Moses acting only works with background music and a voiceover. All right? History Channel already taught us.
That's the family business.
The Nazareth it's possible Jesus went there to fish in order for Jesus' ministry to work.
And you know this, Trisha, because when you have Moses on TikTok, you would have thought he was an Oscar nominee.
Bitches come and go.
The way you put him with background music and you have him doing voiceovers and repeating other people's lines. Yeah, that's Moses at his best acting-wise.
I am no Tinder swindler.
So why'd you do this, Trisha? That's what I don't get. Okay, and it gets worse. This right here, like, what's this? What's this?
I told you.
Oh my god.
I told you.
Oh my god.
I told you.
Look at that, come on. Like with the one arm hug, and then he remembered like 5 seconds later that he had another arm. Oh, his arms are so stiff, it's like he's doing the robot. Like, look at that. Trisha, 15 years on YouTube, I expected better for a pregnancy announcement. Expecting a little bit more from Trisha. Trisha, you're saving all your A game for TikTok, it seems. I don't know why. But congratulations. Again, I've said it before, but congratulations. I wish you a stress-free pregnancy and a safe delivery for you and your baby. We're going to just have positive remarks in the comment section, please and thank you. Because everybody here, we already know how Trisha rolls. Okay, we already know what to expect. She's gonna do the same thing she's been doing 15 years on YouTube. Rinse and repeat. No surprises. That's just how she rolls. Hey, you know how I know too? Moses told us. Oh yeah, Moses. Yeah, Trish. Moses told us. And I said before I knew she was pregnant, I was like, oh yeah, Trisha's gonna do the same thing she's gonna do. She's gonna troll with her baby, just troll. She's gonna do something to get a reaction out of people. That's what she did before she had a baby, she'll do after. But what I missed was her pregnancy. She will troll during her pregnancy too. Like, I left that part out. But okay, we already know this. This is her role. This is what she does. How do I know this, Trisha? Moses told me. Yeah, Moses told all of us. You guys saw this, right?
She's gonna name the baby Papermate. Mate. I loved when my mom
I
was
told his
asking
mom
about
that. Thank
about
you, the one
names.
mom's.
She was telling my mom that she's thinking about she's like, she's not just trolling online, in real life too.
My God,
She
I
was telling
wasn't
my mom
growing.
that she wants to call the baby
Mm-mm.
Papermate.
You gave me a look like, no,
I'm
no,
like,
what are you
talking
doing?
about? She doesn't even know what Papermate is.
Did you know what Papermate was?
I know.
Your mom was not having that name.
It was funny.
I wasn't trolling. I'm being, that was another name I considered. Because she's like, what other
Yeah.
names are you guys considering?
Moses. Yo, I don't know what she did to you after that live stream, but I know she must have gave it to you. Thing with Trisha is, do not call her a troll. She will always deny it. She'll only admit she's a troll when she wants to, when she's good and ready, and that's usually long after the fact. In the moment when she has to add something to a story, she'll just say, oh yeah, back then it was obvious I was trolling. Like, she'll tell you years after the fact. But Moses, you know Trisha doesn't tell you in the moment that she's a troll. She never does that. So when you called her out like that, I know she was mad. I know she was mad. And I know Moses was mad too. The one thing you don't do with Moses is play with his mom. That's the one thing you don't do with Moses. You know how I know? Because this grown 40-plus-year-old man hid Trisha from his mommy until his little sister gave her a more, let's just say, suitable job. This man is afraid of his mom, y'all.
Moses, why don't you post her on your stories?
Oh, I told her I will after this podcast.
Oh, so
Yeah, that's such a lie. He's a bullshit now.
Moses said he will after this podcast.
I want my mom first to see that you guys work together.
Oh.
Oh, establish some
He
credibility.
did say that. He's like, no, I don't want her to know you on that platform. I need her to know that you like work with them. I'm like, okay.
And why is it that you think that she needs to see that we work together? Or why do you think that would help? Or what are you afraid of, your mom's?
First impression. I didn't want the first impression to be OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So yeah, Trisha, you trolling his mom, he doesn't like it. Just letting you know, he does not like you trolling his mom, and that's why he called you out in public. He called you out. He told everybody that you're a troll. He told us. I didn't ask him. He just told me. And so, you know, Trisha trolls on and offline. Like, she doesn't wait for the camera to troll. When there's no camera there and no inkling that it's a moment that's ever going to be online, because she didn't expect Moses to tell that story, she trolls. She trolls offline for fun. She trolls for fun. But Moses, I'm not sorry for you, because Trisha walked into that marriage eyes wide shut, but you walked into that marriage eyes wide open. I'm not sorry for you, Moses. I'm never going to be sorry, because you troll with Trisha too. You troll with her. You think it's funny when she trolls everybody else, but you were mad when she trolled your mom.
She never drank alcohol. When we were in the Maldives, I poured her sparkling water in the bottle and champagne for me. And I said, just watch how they're going to go crazy about you drinking alcohol.
Because with Trisha, funny like David Dobrik, what you see is what you get. There's no surprises there. They're not hiding. Moses, you're hiding. Trisha was never hiding. Okay, so I noticed too, because they had this little back and forth regarding parenting.
Hi, Moses. Do you feel about becoming a father? What parents will you be? Who's going to be the soft one and who's going to be the hard one? He's going to be the hard one. I'm not going to punish my kids.
I don't know if it's there's like this subtle disciplinary side. Like they have to have one disciplinary and one not. But I feel like you're the more disciplinary.
No,
with
you're
the
gonna.
kids.
You said you were gonna make them do chores and stuff. I'm like, don't let them work. They have to their
Not
whole lives to
sure.
work.
They have to learn how to have like good work ethics. You know.
But I feel like you just learn that. Like I didn't have a job growing up or anything. You just learn a work ethic when you get older.
Let's say if I'm working in the garden and they want to work with me in the garden, like you assume
That's
they'll hate
different.
it.
No,
How
that's
do you know
different.
they're gonna
But
hate it?
saying, "Oh, you have to come out and compost with me today," like that, I think is like let them be kids. If they want to, maybe they will love to. I'm not saying they won't, but
You're assuming you're putting have to.
I'm not at all.
Nobody's saying
I'm
they're
not.
gonna
I
have
was.
to do
I know.
anything.
You were saying, "Oh, they need a work ethic and they need to do chores and stuff around the house," and I was just like, I never did. And you have to do chores your entire life. Look at us. You took the trash out last night. You have to do that for the rest of your
I'm not talking
life.
about chores. I'm talking about chores.
Well, I don't think so.
And Moses is going back and forth with her. But again, this is why I'm not sorry for you, Moses. Trisha told us how she feels about chores. She's still holding a grudge with her stepmother for telling her to pick up her dirty underwear. Okay? She's still holding a grudge. So don't you come now and talk to Trisha about how your child is going to do chores. Your child right now is working on making a heart. Never mind working on mowing the lawn. Trisha's giving a birth to a baby and not a 16-year-old. Right? The nerve of him. Already imagining his child doing chores when I have yet to see them clean up their living room. The audacity. No. It's your job, Moses, to clean up after Trisha, not your child's job. All right? So I do not want to see you giving your child tasks that you two should be completing yourself. Trisha already done know from when she was young. She was like, I'm not picking up anything. I'm not picking up after myself. I'm going to pay somebody to do it. And you accepted the job. And now she's telling you she does not want her child to do the same thing, okay? She does not want her child to work for her. Moses, that's your job. You accepted that job. And if it's not your job, it's your little sister's job. You two accepted that job. So leave Trisha alone with her child that she does not want to learn to clean up after themselves. It's her right. She didn't hide that from you. And don't try and make Trisha look silly.
You're assuming you're putting half.
I'm not at all.
Nobody said
I'm
they're
not.
gonna
I
have to do
know.
anything.
You were saying, oh, they need to work ethic and they need to do chores and stuff around the house. And I was just like, I never did. And you have to do chores your entire life. Look at us. You took the trash out last night. You have to do that for the rest of your
I'm not talking
life.
about chores. I'm not talking about chores.
Don't try to make Trisha look silly like she's saying something that's not true. No, because you said this a couple of months ago.
I guess with 2 kids, we don't really have to move because I guess the Schitt's Creek room could turn into one of their bedrooms.
Well, right.
Although we have all that green wall.
What? Who said they won't like it? If they want, they can repaint it themselves.
Themselves?
Yes, it's their room.
You're gonna make our kids repaint their room? I won't. I'll be like, don't worry, I'll hire a painter for us.
They're gonna be working. They're gonna have jobs.
No. See, this is why we can't have kids because kids should be kids. They have to work their entire life. No.
It's not like 9 to 5. It's like little tasks, just learning how to use a brush, how to paint.
Okay, that's hard.
Not if you do it as a child.
No.
It's hard because you never did it.
No, that is not true.
Wow.
And you know what? I mean, we work hard, so I don't have to do it.
Okay, so don't try to twist it up. Trisha got you on camera. See, Moses, you were warned, but you didn't heed anybody's advice because Ethan also told you.
Please come inside.
You guys really want to have a baby already? Go ahead, tell the truth.
If it happens, it's
Aw, isn't that sweet?
Holy fuck.
It's everything. Could you imagine? I'm so excited. I just want to have a baby. I feel like that's my calling. Like, fuck everything else. Fuck this podcast. Bye. I'm going to have a baby now. Like, that would be me. No nannies. No offense, but you know what I mean?
You would get a nanny.
Definitely not.
You would definitely get a nanny.
I don't want the baby to, connect with someone else.
No,
only
you get
connect
a
with
nanny.
me. I don't even want to connect with the dad. I'm just connect with me only.
You hear that? She's not kidding.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
That's a joke, actually. Moses
Are you going to leave her? Single mom?
Oh, my God. Yeah, he thinks that. He really thinks I'm going to, kidnap the baby.
You're like a black widow. You're going to eat him when you get pregnant.
Is that a
pragnatus?
joke?
I mean a pragnatus.
Oh, my. Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah, they fuck and then they eat the male.
It's kind of everything. It's kind of iconic.
Yeah? You hear that?
Wow. I know.
So anyway, that's about it. I don't know.
Trisha has cameras set up around that house that you know it's turned on because she lets you know it's turned on, okay? Don't even act like you don't know you're being filmed when you're ready to turn on her. Not that it will happen. If you're ready to turn on. Nope, I'm not going to believe you. I'm not going to give you any sympathy because what she does is she has everything on camera and she sits you up there and she lets you expose yourself.
And I don't wear designer. Neither one of us wear designer clothing, really. I like designer purses, so maybe I'd buy my daughter or my son, I guess, a little Louis Vuitton bag. Either one could have a bag. I don't care.
I think our son needs.
Maybe.
That will increase his chances of getting bullied.
No, that's not true. I don't agree with that. Boys can have anything they want.
Because Trisha knows her reputation. There's nothing more she can do with her reputation. But she has you on film. So don't act like you didn't say that your kid is gonna not do chores. No, you said your child was gonna do chores. You were talking reckless from before. And it's interesting to me because you know how they say that when we get older and we become parents, you start to realize that you become your parent? Because Trisha, just on cue, she's just like her mom. But if you tell Trisha that, I think she'd be fine with it. But here's this, Moses. You are just like your father. And if somebody were to tell Moses that, Moses would be mad. But you can't be mad, Moses, because the one thing I hear you talk about your father was how strict he is. And you're already delegating chores to a fetus. Okay? Ease up. Ease up. Because it's not like you grew up in a country where your parents were struggling and, they had a lot of children who ended up being successful. So that's good. But it was a different lifestyle you were living back home compared to Trisha. And you're going to have your child, you said, growing up in California, a very well-to-do area, and you're talking about telling that child to do chores. It's not going to work that way, sorry. Not with where you live. It's not like back when you grew up and you had to wash your clothes by hand or something. I don't know. When the washing machine was broken. No. Here, Trisha calls everything out. Everything she calls out. So she's going to tell your child, you don't have to learn to make your bed. You make your money and you pay someone to do it for you. The child's going to see that's exactly what you guys are doing in the house. So your child's going to be like, why do I have to make my bed when you don't make your bed, Dad? That's what your child's going to say. And that's on you, because that's who you married. You don't marry somebody with different values than you and then try to strong arm them. It's not going to work. She's the mom. She's going to have that baby. When the nanny doesn't have the baby, she's going to have that baby. And the baby's going to see Trisha ordering around the nanny. And the baby's going to see housekeeper come in and clean up after you both. The baby's going to see the gardener coming in and mowing your lovely front property. The baby's going to see you chauffeuring them around. And then you think you're going to have the nerve to tell your child that they have to clean up after themselves. It's not going to work. Just letting you know.
I think I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Can you hold this
Yeah.
down for like a few minutes? I'll be
will
right
hold it
back.
down.
Okay. You got Moses
lot
for a
of
second.
water.
No pressure. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Nikhil. Especially that happened naturally, like it happened so amazing.
I took your phone. I thought it was
Okay.
mine. Sorry.
You can
I
use
didn't
it.
look at it.
You can use it. Again, do a gender review. Yes, we will do a gender reveal once we know it.
How'd you hold it down? Oh, it's still 3,000 people in here. Okay, good.
Oh, one thing. By the way,
Sorry, gotta live on you. I love you.